Hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Did you know that the majority of what you communicate to people on a daily basis is done without any words at all? It goes through gestures, facial expressions, actions, and body language. I'm sure that you heard of this expression that's saying, it's not what you say, but how you say it. Or perhaps, actions speak louder than words. Today, I will go over the examples of important elements of body language. Body language is a method of communicating with others using physical behavior. Let's start with some examples of good body language expressions. I will give you some points and some lists about this. And you tell me which one is a good example of body language and which one is a bad example of body language. Using a fake smile. Looking at your watch.
Bad.
Narrowing your eyes.
Bad.
Picking things off your clothing, like hairs or lint. Crossing your arms or looking away. Which of them are examples of a good body language? Almost none of them. They are examples of a bad body language, which sends a signal to the other person that I'm not interested in talking to you or speaking with you. And let's have some other good examples of a good body language, like making eye contact, nodding your head, a firm handshake, keeping hands out of pockets, smiling with your mouth and eyes. And of course, there are plenty more. Let me give you an example of about my business client that came to my office. He looks so agitated and angry. But how I see him in this situation. He was standing, frowning, arms firmly crossed in front of him while swinging his hips side to side. Absolutely, he had a bad day. And he was so angry. Body language can be broken down into many different components. Number one is your shoulder and your shoulder position. When you are talking with other people, if your shoulder could be like this or could be like this, this slight change makes an enormous difference with how your body is saying about you. This little change could make me seem like I'm insecure or don't have enough confidence. But moving my shoulders up totally changed the game and changed my dynamic. That's how I'm coming across. The second one, and the very important one, is my hands. And what am I doing with my hands when I'm speaking or having a conversation with somebody else? Some people, they have some difficulty to what to do with their hands when they are talking with people. sometimes they put their hands in their pockets. Or sometimes they play with things like bracelets or their hairs. So let's be aware that when next time you are talking with somebody, you watch your hands, that's what you are doing. Also, you can ask for practice, you can ask somebody else to watch you and let you have that assessment. The last important element of your body language is your feet and your standing position. You need to be standing firm when you are talking with somebody. If you're moving during a conversation, it means that you are uncomfortable or nervous. So, the next time, be sure you are standing stationary and not moving around. Also, about your feet. Don't move your feet around or lift up your knee when you are talking with someone else. The whole idea is that we don't want to distract other people when we are talking with them. Not only is it distracting, but it can make you come across as insecure, less than confident, or even uncomfortable. And you definitely don't want to look like that. Putting it all together, your body language speaks a great deal. You need to make sure you have a great body language. Depends on the situation. And you want to communicate well with people. Probably it's the most important things when it comes to good first impression. Thank you so much.